Hey guys, it's Dee from Dee's Divine Guidance here, and I want to address what is happening in the world. I haven't done it so far because YouTube kind of had restrictions about saying or even, naming the coronavirus in videos. But now they have just let us, start talking about it as long as we're talking about it in the good and helping people. So today I wanted to bring it to your attention, obviously, if it's not already, that the coronavirus is out there and that there's a lot of stuff going on in this world in different countries. You can let me know below, like, what country are you from? And how it's affecting you right now, because I know I'm in America, I'm in New York, and they just shut my kids' school down for like 2 weeks. And we don't really have that many cases here, but we're already taking precautions. But I know Italy, I know China, I know other areas, UK, I know all those areas also are getting hit really hard. So if you're in those areas, my thoughts are with you, my prayers are with you. I am doing something on Facebook. This is Saturday, the 14th. If you want to join me to just put our intentions out there to heal. But this video is about healing yourself. It's about, calming the fears around this virus. But I also want to, talk about a little bit. I'm just clearing my stones, myself and all of you as well. So take it as you will. But especially if you're empaths right now, this is a really rough time for you. It's feeling the energy of the world, feeling the energy of everybody, all the fears, all the chaos. I know that, a lot of people in my courses have been feeling it, and it's because everybody's in that midst of chaos and that uneasiness feelings. So if you are an empath who, empaths are people that take on other people's energy very easily. If you've ever been called sensitive in your life, you're most likely an empath. If you try to fix everybody's problems because you feel like they're your own problems, that's kind of like, that's an empath for you. So if you resonate with that, you really have to make sure at this time that you're clearing and cleansing, not just protecting as well, protecting, clearing, and cleansing. Okay, so you have to be doing all three of those things. Clearing and cleansing are kind of the same thing. But the clearing, I feel like, is moving it, and the cleansing is kind of refreshing yourself as well. So make sure that you're doing that. Salt bath, saging, intentions, energy healing, all of that stuff to really protect your energy. Also, I did a Facebook live in my Facebook group, and I talked about stepping outside of the feeling. So a lot of us, are in this emotion. We're scared. We're running to the supermarket. We're in the midst of the chaos. But you really have to kind of step outside of that and look at the fear itself. Say, holy crap, I'm afraid right now. I'm scared. I don't know what's happening. And the problem right now is that there's a lot of unknown stuff, and that makes us very uneasy. And what do I always say is get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And right now is a very uncomfortable time because we don't know stuff. We don't know what's going on. We don't know how long this is going to last. I don't know how long the school's going to get shut down. I don't know how long it can't work. All those things that are running through your brain. But step outside of them, okay, and realize that you are having them. This is the awareness. You are aware that you are scared. You are aware that you're uncomfortable. It makes it a lot easier for you to deal with what's happening. And today, again, we're going to be using energy healing to release whatever's happening in respect to this coronavirus that's happening, okay? Also, don't believe everything. Don't feed into it. Don't feed into the fear by watching the news all the time, because most likely the news is not giving you all of the facts. They want ratings. That is what they're doing. So therefore, they're going to be telling you things that are going to make you want to come back for more, because they are going to be instilling that fear in you. So you really want to make sure that you're looking at the right news. Definitely not be looking at all of your Facebook posts, because you don't know what's real and what's not. So, they'll tell you numbers, but they don't tell you the facts behind the numbers. So again, we look at that number, we're like, oh my gosh, that's so many, but you don't realize that it's a nursing home that was like maybe 80% of those numbers, where we already know that, the elderly, the young, and the people with respiratory issues and also like autoimmune issues are going to have the most severe effects here. But we already know that. It's the same thing with the flu. Okay, this one's just a little bit more respiratory. So, definitely the older people and asthma and all of that. But they don't give us the facts behind the numbers. So you want to make sure that you're watching the right news and not feeding yourself with all the fear news. Okay. And also realize that this will pass. We will get through this, and probably anywhere between 6 to 9 months from now, maybe hopefully sooner, you know, you're going to look back at this. So realize that this is not the way that it's always going to be, because sometimes when we're in the situation, we think like this is it, this is all that there ever will be. And that's not the case. You're fully aware that that will not be the case. We will get through this. We're learning about it. And as we learn, we'll get a better grip on it. Okay. So get out of the fear base, get out of the lack, because I know a lot of people are going to be out of work, especially with kids home. You know, just try to enjoy, try to look at the good in the situation. I know that there's a lot of bad, but you have to remember your mind is a very powerful tool. And the more you can be grateful and have gratitude, like my kids are going to be home for 2 weeks and I'm actually looking at it as a thankful thing. I can hang out with them more. I can cook for them more. I can do fun things with them more, even though I still have to work, right? I'm going to start to plan it. They're going to learn more boundaries. They're going to learn more like taking care of themselves, because they're going to have to, because they have no choice. So therefore, look at the good in the situation, even if it's a little bit of good, even if it's just time off of work, right? I do feel as though this time where we're shutting down and kind of quarantining and isolating ourselves is going to be really good, because I think a lot of people are going to start to open their eyes and realize like the stress that they're under at work and how it could be if they wanted to like start an online business or, you know, just do something different, because a lot of the autoimmune stuff that's happening, the sicknesses that are happening is caused by stress. So I think that, you know, there is going to be good that comes of it. So again, just get your mind in the right place and step out of the fear, be aware of the fear instead. Okay. But I'm going to help you do that today with this energy healing. So if you haven't done energy healing with me before, all you're going to do is just close your eyes, and I'm going to connect to the divine energy in order to release any emotions or trapped blockages of energy that's here. And especially today with the intention of around this coronavirus, the virus itself, the fear of the virus itself, the fear of everything shutting down and not having food or water or whatever it is, like the economy, the money, the financial, you know, stability here. The more we feed into it, the worse that's going to be. So I'm asking you right now to kind of step out of that fear so that we can mitigate the financial impact on our economy here. All right, so go ahead and just get comfortable. I'm going to do 2 songs today, so just let it go ahead and transition into the next. Okay, go ahead and just close your eyes and then take a deep breath in. Give your body a nice little stretch. Really sink into this. All the stress of the day, just throw it off of you. Go ahead and let that out. And take another deep breath in. Be very present right now. We're going to call your spirit guide to be with you at this time to help you release any energy that is not serving you to your highest good. Take a deep breath in, let it out. Take another deep breath in. And just blow that out. Just let it all out, all that fear, all that chaos. Let's stay very present and take another deep breath in. We ask that Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael be with us today to help us heal, to help us release any of the energy that needs to be gone in order for us to see the highest good and get our mind in the right place. Go ahead and let that out. Okay, here we go. So whatever thoughts come in, just let them come in and let them flow out. Here we go. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and let it out. And take another deep breath in, give your body a nice stretch. And go ahead and let it out. And you can open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed that. Give me a thumbs up if you like that energy healing, if you felt like it did something for you, even if you just enjoyed the music of it. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed it as well, hit that little subscribe button for me, because I will be doing more healings, and I do them in my tarot videos every single month and the mid-months as well. But I also was getting the Queen of Cups energy here. So, you know, in this time of chaos, in this time of a lot of stress and a lot of fear, you want to just make sure that, you know, the way that you're speaking to people, especially in your relationships, because they're bringing my attention to maybe some of you that are in romantic relationships might be at each other's necks instead of kind of loving each other through this process. So just realize that, you know, everybody's scared right now. Everybody has that fear, at least a little bit of, the unknown fear of what the heck is happening. But just watch what you're saying. And, you know, I got to the heart chakra and it was like, you know, put your heart out there and just be that Queen of Cups energy. Listen to people. You know, you don't have to try to explain things or even make them feel better, but sometimes just being a listening ear will help people as well. And when you are speaking to people, you know, just again, be aware of the fear, be aware of your emotions, and make sure that they're not coming out in the language that you're using or the tone that you're using with people as well. Okay, that was the message that I got. So I hope that resonates with some of you. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it helped you. You can watch this as many times as you need to throughout this process of, you know, what is happening in our world. And yeah, so I love you so much. So really stay strong, stay healthy, wash your hands, you know, practical sense, just, you know, stay away if you can, and wash your hands and clean hygiene. And don't forget to buy the toilet paper. Okay, guys, I don't know what's up with that, but it's out everywhere. So much love to all of you. You'll figure it out. You will figure it out. No matter what comes your way with this, you will figure it out. Much love, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.